love it. So good. Oh my God. How is he flawless every single time? It's ridiculously high notes and it's no problem.
Run, run, lost boy, they say to me.
All right, so BTS with a live performance of On. I'm super pumped for this. This is the first one that I'm seeing, and this is number 10 on trending right now.
I can't understand what people are saying. 어느 장단에 맞춰야 될지 한 발자국 되면 한 발자국 커지는 shadow.
Wow. Just right off the bat, Jimin sounding great. You can hear that there's a backing track that he's working with, but his vocal is matching that backing track very, very well. If you want to see an uncut version of this video, check out the link in the description. I think V sounds more balanced than ever. I'm convinced that he's spent a lot of time working on his vocals because his voice sounds so much better than some of the earlier stuff that I've been listening to. I mean, he was always good and he always has a very unique tone, but this is another level.
Get my feet down.
This is one of the best examples that you can give to show that they're actually singing, because the original track has all this auto-tune on it with RM's part, but here there's a lot more of his regular vocal coming through. And also you can hear how he's dropping out for the last word and allowing the backing track to fill in those last words. So that kind of shows definitely it's him singing. If you're interested in getting a free lesson with me, please check out the link right here. And there you can hear Jimin's actual vocal there, the live vocal coming through, where he has a certain kind of pull off. His vocal cords are kind of pulling apart at the end of that phrase. So you can really hear how it's actually him singing. It's definitely not lip synced. It's amazing how he's hitting that. I think that's a high C roundabout there. And that's not a light vocal. Like, he's going full out there and he's nailing it beautifully. And he's really not sliding up to the note. You can hear how he's really hitting that note dead on. That's what, like, that's a good vocalist. All right, so Jin's vocal sounds a little bit louder than everybody else's, but you can again hear definitely he's singing there. Sounds a little bit like he has a cold. It could be just from what I'm hearing right now, but sounds a little bit nasally, not the way he normally is. I mean, when I say nasally, it's actually denasal. It's like kind of like when you're stuffed up and congested over here. A little bit. Don't tear me apart in the comment section because I said that, but that's kind of what I'm hearing from him. It could be that he's under the weather and still performing, and if so, amazing. Good on him.
Got your way, bring the pain, oh yeah. All that time, I bring the pain, oh yeah.
Wow, Jungkook sounds so good. I love Jungkook's like nice light vibrato in there. You can definitely hear it's him singing. There's a backing track, but it's him that you're hearing mostly.
Bring the pain, yeah. 모두 내 피와 살이 되겠지. Bring the pain,
I love J-Hope's staccato approach to this part. You know, he's kind of using the even though it's a rap, it's got a little bit of a melody to it. So he's really singing it as well. So in this area of his range, he's probably about like right at the top of his chest voice. Not something that's in a high mix or, you know, in kind of mixing and blending his head voice in there too much. But he's definitely singing within his upper chest voice. Yeah, and I really like how he uses that false fold, like kind of rasp to his voice when he's getting like really into it and energetic. I love it. And so then you have that against Suga's vocal, and Suga's got much more of like a chilled, laid back, almost like kind of not over enunciating his words. That I'm finding that that's one of his signatures, is that he just really kind of like allows his mouth to be like really relaxed. And when it's really relaxed, you kind of like get this type of sound, and it's not very clean and clear and crisp with the articulation. He's not really into that. And that's really where modern music is going, is less so on like crisp, clear articulation. So it's totally within the bounds of, you know, modern music.
I don't give up.
Do you hear that? No. He pulls off on that. And when he pulls off, you can hear how his vocal cords are kind of popping apart. That's not in the original recording. I think that gives it a beautiful character in this live performance, but it's a good sign that you're hearing his actual vocal.
미쳐야 해.
Hey, na, na, na.
나를 다 던져 이 두쪽 세상에.
As beautiful as Jungkook's vocal is, I really love Jimin doing the hey na 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 and then V's part doing the chorus. It just sounds so good together. It's amazing.
캐논이 닫혀진 후 I'm a fire. 제발로 뒤로 나를 따라. Find me and I'm gonna let it go.
Yeah, Jimin's using that growl again. I love that. It's like a little Christina Aguilera in there.
All the time I bring the pain, oh yeah.
Let me falling, sky keep falling every day. Oh na na na.
Do you guys hear what I'm hearing about Jimin's voice? I'm hearing it again there. It's, again, it could be something that is actually true about his vocal right now, that he's feeling under the weather. But there's definitely a clear, like, denasality that's not normally there. My favorite part.
나의 고통이 있는 곳에 내 가슴 쉬게 하소서.
They made this part so, like, this song was so well crafted to be their comeback and just, like, get people hyped. Number one, it is super hyped. The instrumental is very, very, like, pump up music. Definitely intensity there. But also, they know how to really use each one of the members to get the fans going. They really know their audience very well.
My everything, my blood and tears. Got no fears, I'm singing away.
Love it. So good. Oh my God. How is he flawless every single time? It's ridiculously high notes and he just, it's no problem.
Taking over. Yeah.
And so you'll notice also as he's doing that part, that line of the song, he uses really wide vowels. And what I mean by wide vowels is his mouth really spreads wide as he's doing those vowels. He's not keeping everything really narrow. Similar to the way that Suga uses his vowels, he has much more of a narrow approach. Jungkook here, to be able to sing that high, he really needs to spread and make it a wider vowel.
싫은 너, yeah.
캐논이 닫혀진 후 I'm a fire.
잠깐 마시면서 기꺼이 잠겨.
Find me and I'm gonna
Let's go.
let it go.
And same thing with Jimin there. To be able to hit those high notes, he's hey na na na. He's got more of a bright, wider sound to it.
Find me and I'm gonna let it shine.
가져와 bring the pain, oh yeah. All the time I bring the pain, oh
Yeah. All that I know is just going on and on and on and on.
My one critique for this kind of performance overall would be to just bring the music up a little bit and their vocals back. Just a little bit. Just brings a nice balance. I mean, their vocals are beautiful, but it just feels a little bit too in your face. Whereas like the music is just kind of like buried in the back.
가져와 bring the pain, oh yeah.
Incredible performance. Amazing. So if you guys like this video, please hit the like button. Helps out the YouTube algorithm. Well, me and the YouTube algorithm. And if you guys want to see more of these videos, check out this one. You're going to like it too.